Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode is a little bit different for fragrance lovers. This is not a review for fragrances. I'm just doing based on a request. I have done this episode like some 1 year back, and that was my watch collection. Basically, that's what I did, and that video turned out to be very long because I showed many watches. But recent times, I have collected few more over the last 1 year, but I took like a long pause, and I'm not let me clarify a few things. This is not a professional watch review or a collection. I know not much of watches as much as I know of fragrances. I don't know much about watches. One thing. Second thing is I buy my watches based on one thing, the dial, and my budget is not like for Rolex or Patek Philippe or those expensive watches. I don't have the deep pockets for it because my hobby is fragrances. Okay, second declaration. Third declaration is I deeply apologize. I'm not going to say it over and over again that I don't have the model numbers or model name for each. I'll just show you what I got and why I got them and what I like about them. So experts, please tell others. If someone asks a question, you can tell them which model that you like. And the last one, I would say I am very biased towards this one brand called Casio. I think they provide excellent value watches. Just let me finish the introduction, then I'll show you the watches. So I'm wearing this one, my favorite James Bond style watch. This is called the Royal. Is it called the Royal Casio Royal or something? Yeah, Casio Royal, themed by Casino Royale. You know, the James Bond film. This is one of my favorite watches, and I wear it a lot. I get a lot of compliments and notice. And there are many watches like this in different companies, but this is my love for Casio. So I collect, like, if you see my last video, I'll leave a link below of that. I have many other Casios and stuff like that. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. I had to pause the video. So anyway, so my plan is like, because I'll just tell you one other thing. I don't sound so good because I have a throat problem and the ear infection. Sort of, it's happening in the common flu during the winter. Everybody's catching it, and it's causing also a little bit of fever and body ache. So I've been down with sickness for last 2 days. So that's why I didn't do any videos. So keep me in your prayers, and I hope you also uh, stay out of harm's way or sickness's way. Okay, so there we go. So basically, I was saying that Casios are my favorite brands, and they're affordable. You can buy like few watches for the price of one, say Seiko, or I don't know, expensive watches, designer watches or whatever. So I do buy those. So I'll show you from last year whatever I didn't show. Perhaps if I showed one or two, I do apologize, but more or less these are the ones that I got. So let me start with the most price tag wise. Okay, let's go one by one. Price tag wise, this is a like PRX. I think you can say homage. It's called Skemi, or that's the brand. But take a look at the dial. I will tell you one thing. Yes, I know many of you will bash me like, what do you know about passion? You know this. I heard this before. If you're not into this, if you find this offensive, please skip the video because that's not my intention to flex. Okay, my intention is just to show you my love for this small hobby that I have. So this one, I love the dial, and it has sort of like a raised, almost crystal, like dome shape. Is it called crystal dome or crystal? I don't know what is that's called. Okay, so the dome shape crystal perhaps. Yeah. So this one, I don't have the sunlight here, but most of these watches I got them for the dial. This one is really nice. I really like this one. I like wearing this. It's an affordable watch. It's very cheap. So this is the first one I'll show you. That's like the dial that I got it for. Okay. So next one I'm going to show you is the watch I bought recent times. I'm not going to wear them on wrist, but approximately these ones are not very expensive. But one other thing, if you think Casios are very cheap, but they are not really exactly that cheap in Bangladesh, because let's say if you buy them in countries like Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, so there is hardly any taxes, so prices you can find them in 20. So whatever price you find there, it will be just double here due to tax, profit, and all those, the excise tax and all that. So let's say if you find a watch that is worth $25 in your country, Bangladesh is just like 50, 60, even more sometimes. So next one I'll show you. This one I got it recent times. It's a dark gray sort of dial, and I don't have any of the model numbers. Sorry about that. Got this really nice crown, and I really liked it because the rose gold or gold combination with the very dark gray and the sunburst effect on this dial. Okay, and these are not as big as like some of the other watches. If you see compared, these are a little bit small. We're small in the on the wrist. Really nice watch. Okay, I really like this. These are comfy. The links are also really nice. Okay, so This one shows you the date, I think, only, and then it's a nice little Casio watch for daily wear. You can also wear this at workplace with a white shirt or something. Okay, so next one I'm going to show you is the watch. I think I did not show you the other one that I bought last year. Let me show you together. Okay, these are same watches, exactly same watches, but with a different dial, and I don't have any model numbers once again. So as you can see, one is the green one. It has two display. One is digital and one is analog. So both exact same watches, but this is the gray. And I bought this in recent times. This one about 1 year back. I love these watches. Really nice links, really nice wear. The way they wear on the wrist, it looks really nice. Again, you can see the sunburst effect. If I could show you in the sun, that would be lovely. But I love these colors. Okay, so Casios, you can see galore. Okay, so I love these watches. So yeah, this is one of my favorite watches now, easily. I love that cool metal tone on the watch. Next one is a watch. This is not a recent buy, but I wear this during my reviews. And this one you've seen multiple times. I really like this. This is a bit higher end Casio. And I think this is the Arabic dial. I don't know if you call Arabic numeric or whatever you call that's the word. So it's all written in Arabic and it has a date function. And I think the Casio one is like this. They have a more expensive version, which is a Seiko. And few other companies, they make this kind of dial. So this is not as big also. This one wears, let me show you actually. When I wear this, if you haven't seen it, some of the watches I'll wear just to show. Some of my favorite watches I'll show. This wears really nice. And I used to like big dials before, like I'll show you. I used to wear really big dials before, like these ones, okay? And compared to that, check this out. This is a bit smaller on the wrist, but I think looks really, really nice. And this one, I like to wear the watches right here. So it's not going to be hanging here. Some people are wearing very loose. It's up to you. But I really like the watch. It gives a very nice presence. And I hardly wear big watches now, okay? So this is one of my favorite watches from Casio. This I think retails, like these last three, including these, are around $60 to $70 range in Bangladesh. Overseas, you can find them cheaper. Next one I'm going to show you. Let me keep my watch off from the wrist. Next one I'm going to show you is this one. You'll see there's a pattern. This is a leather belt one, and this came like stock with this watch. This one has a day date, two functions, and take a look at that dial. I love this red dial, and I think this is one of the most beautiful watches that I have in my collection. I do love like dress watch, or just for casual. I have shown you last year this one, also from Casio. This one I love because of simplicity. This is not as simple. It really has drawn attention. Like when I wear this, people ask me like, where did you get this? What watch is this? Some people get really, really shocked, like Casio are making these and they're not making, because Casio's, sorry, I'm taking my time. Let me show you what Casio usually makes. Casio makes like, this one was my last year, by the way. This is also one of my favorite dress watches. These are more, you can say a little bit more premium. Like these are Casio's bread and butter. Like these are the watches people wear, classic watches, but these are more of the higher end. This one I think I paid, around $120 for it. Really expensive, but I love this watch. Okay, this one I wear mostly on dinners and stuff, family gatherings. One of my favorite watches. So next one I'm gonna show you. I think I got this maybe last year or so, or early this year. This is this watch. Okay, this is I think the 200-meter the dive watch or something. This was used like in Mission Impossible, like in the very first film. Tom Cruise wore it, and this is like a, like, how to say, iconic watch of all time. The only thing I don't like about this watch is this belt. This is very uncomfortable. Like this is really, really hard. I do have few of the other ones. Like I showed this last year. This is one of the better like belts, or the rubber was really, really good. But this one on the other hand, very, very hard, and it sometimes hurts my wrist. Okay, but it looks nice, and the lume on this is really something. If you are into watches, I'll show you. Where is that light? Okay, take a look at the lights. Okay, this is really amazing. Like at night time, if you want brightness, this is the brightest that I have. Okay, so I forgot, as usual, the the series or the model name, but this is also one of my watches that I don't wear that much, but really, really nice watch and practical. Tough watch, by the way. So next one, which one I'm gonna show? Let me show you 1, 2, 3, and then we'll show you the top 5 and end the video. Next one is my recent buy. This one I think is one of the nicest and most sleek and the thinnest watch that I have. Look at how thin this is. This one I watched this one reviewer, I forgot his name, he's bald now. He is a British reviewer and he loves this watch, and because of his recommendation I got it, and because the mesh, it's really tiny. And the thing is, the light on this is also amazing. Take a look at this, beautiful. So the watch basically is a basic watch, but when you wear this, this one, he told me, like he told in the video, that this is intended for ladies, and there was a more darker uh, gray version of this, but I like this one better. Take a look at that. I mean, just when you wear this, it just stays without any like hassle or any sort of like, you know, you don't feel like you're wearing like a heavy watch. Like for example, when you wear this, it's pretty huge and it's pretty heavy for the dial, but this one is just like you're part of your body, you know, it just moves so nice. Look at this, how thin this wears. And this one, it's like classy, very classy. I have seen one of my favorite comedians. He does a lot of stand-up comedy. He wears classic Casios. This is one of them. This is my most favorite Casio, with alongside one more. I'll show you in top 5. Okay, so this one, it's nice. I just love it. As I showed you just now, this is more modern take on these classic watches, and they can get really expensive. This one I paid, I would like to say 75 or 65. I don't remember, but it's like that. So over the time, the reviewer said this is gonna get some scratches and stuff, but I will tell you one thing, it's okay. You know, it's like resin and stuff. Like, I think this is not like very high quality material, but I really like it. There's no disturbance on the skin. It's very comfy. So this is the one I bought recent times. You can check it out. So ask if you want to like know about the model, you can take this to the shop, screenshot, and then show them. They can tell you which model that you're wearing or you're looking at. Okay, so a couple more, then I'll show you my top 5. Next one is the one my GF, she's gonna kill me. She doesn't know I bought these, and she's gonna see them very soon. I did not tell her. I kind of like, you know, hiding. This is the other Casio that I bought. This one, it's amazing. I just love the way this one looks. This one comes in 5 different colors. The dial color, black, blue, I think there was a maroon, silver. The black one was really gorgeous. But the thing is, when I saw it in the shop, this very watch was with a leather strap, black leather strap. And I said, can I swap it with the chain that the black one had? So I said, okay, they said you can try, no problem, because exact same model. So when they swapped it, I mean, take a look at this. This is amazing. Some people may feel this watch is mid to bling bling, but I love the silver dial, and I think the little ones, they have like multi-functions. So this one also comes with very nice little detailing are these, you know, there's locks. Okay, you don't have to really open them like some of the Casios. You have to open them from here, right? So this one, no, easy to open. So these are pretty basic stuff, but I really like it. So when you wear this, it's a bit big dial compared to this one, perhaps. Okay, take a look at that. I mean, different skin tone does matter, and many of you will say like, hey Joy, you should buy the watches based on functionality or you know, like whatever the practicality. I buy them because like these are fashion accessories. So I sound a little bit dumb, but I do love my watches, like the way they appear on my wrist. So if you have, let's say, a little bit different skin tone, you know, some watches look really nice. You know, some of the watches don't look really good on me. These ones, they do. Absolutely love this watch. Really nice, and wears very comfy and very nice. You can wear this and you can get compliments from this watches. Okay, so I have one more, then we'll remove these, and then we'll show you the top 5 that I love. So the next one is this one. Again, the same type of mechanism. There's the same movement, but a little bit different on the face. This is the other Casio that I bought recent times. She's gonna kill me. This one has the blue in there, you know, and the black blue really caught my attention. It's a basic watch. I think it's a 42 maybe, the lug to lug, the measurement. And this one has like, again, 3 functions: day, date, and maybe week or something. I forgot exactly what they were, but anyway. So when I wear this, exact same appearance, but a little bit smaller compared to this, I think, maybe. Okay, but this one I really like. This is basically everyday wear. You can wear this with the jeans, t-shirt, you go out anywhere. This one is a standard nice watch. Okay, perhaps it's not going to get crazy compliments or wow factor like the red one or the next ones I'm going to show you. I have a very nice wow green dial. Okay, so this is my recent buy, and I love this as well. So these are the first few. Let me pause and then we'll show you the top 5. Sorry guys, I just missed out on one of my basic watches. That one I have seen in many groups. Few people bought this, and I got this like world time watch. It's one of those rubber strap one, very sporty. This one I forgot to show you. This one I didn't have last year. I got it like right after doing the video. I really like this watch as well. This is pretty nice. The illuminator is very good. Let me see where the lights are. I think light is this, yeah. So yeah, it has this not so good, I mean not bad as well, but I really like the way this one looks like a pilot's watch. And I wear this on like morning walks and stuff like that. So this is the one I forgot to show you. Just sorry about that. So now let me show you my top 5 favorite watches for the time being. Okay, and let's go with this one. This is a bit expensive watch that I bought I think last year. This watch is discontinued now. This is a Seiko automatic. Okay, this is a very small watch, but the specialty of this is that I forgot the model name once again. The dial, I call this the ghost protocol. Okay, that black and gray sort of like when you take it to the sun, this one is amazing. Very basic watch. It has a day-date like functionality, and the links are not so good. I mean, this one sometimes pull hair. Okay, so it's okay. It looks like Casio basically, but when you wear this, man, I told you sometimes smaller, like the smaller dials are very classy, and this is one of my favorites too. Really, really nice. At first you find like, oh, this could be small like this dial, but luck to luck, it's kind of like a little bit bigger. If you have a small wrist, this wears really nicely. One of my most favorite watches. Okay, so that's the number 5. Let's keep it here. I bought this from one of my dear friends actually, from his page. Next one I'm going to show you. This is going to get complicated. Which is my most favorite? Okay, I'll tell you. Next one I'm going to show you is my favorite G-Shock. Okay, this one you see me wearing a lot. This can be had for $100 in some countries. Our country, these are like $200 plus. Okay, and there are different versions of G-Shock. I have 2 G-Shocks. This is my first one, and I wanted to buy the skeleton one, you know, the transparent one, but I saw a video that says the skeleton or the transparent version get yellow over the time, and that's not a nice experience, especially paying for $200 for those. So basically they're the same sort of function, like all of them are doing the same thing, and there are 2 versions. One is this one, the regular one, G-Shock. Other ones, they have, I think, Bluetooth connectivity or something like what are they called? Those are more expensive. Like they have connectivity, and they have Bluetooth. I don't know for what purpose though, and they have perhaps the solar energy battery. Okay, maybe those are the things. But I want to get this one's full metal body version. Those are very expensive, but look premium. I love those chain. You know, these are like, people call it like Casio, right? So you know, like to each his own, but I like this a lot. This is amazing watch. All these watches are very tough. If you drop them, like boom, you know, from 3rd floor, 5th floor, nothing happens. Okay, and these are very light, wears very comfy, very awesome looking watches. I just find them amazing. This is my most worn watch. Okay, one of them anyway. So this is the G-Shock that I was talking about. And the next one, by the way, this one has multiple functions. They have the days, and then inside I think there is this light. Where's the light? Light is pretty cool. Okay, let me show you, because my specs are actually pretty bad condition. Okay, when you keep it on, it goes off like in a while, but at night you can see. So basically, if you have like full charge on, the looms are pretty good. You can see at night as well. So these are multifunctional G-Shocks, very popular in the world. There is a version of this is fully red, like this color red. I want to get that if I find it sometimes. Okay, next one, let me show you my other G-Shock. I love that a little bit more. There's this one. This is the classic, and this is in the army baggy green. Okay, or baggy green, whatever, the commando green. Okay, so it's been a while. It collected some dust inside. I haven't cleaned it, but this is definitely one of my most favorite watches. Very comfy, just like the other one, and these are amazing. These are high class. Even if you wear these normally with the rubber strap, what happens is people think, oh, cheap watches, but when people see these, they know these are awesome and these are not so cheap. So these watches in Bangladesh are $200 plus, and I will tell you, if you go overseas, Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand, look for the shops pages. They can give you much better pricing. Okay, but I love this watch. Okay, there are many like Casio watches. They use this color olive green. I think I've seen in one military watch, and other one was a small calculator watch, right? but this is my most favorite. If you have this, you don't need the other ones, right? These are also like very tough. If you drop them, no issue. So top two, very tough choices so far. Both of these are my most favorite, absolutely no doubt. But the number two I'm going to show you is my most expensive watch, one of them in my collection. Let me show you that one, then I'll show you my most favorite number one. I just made up my mind. This is the watch that I wore last year, January. I took a trip and I was wearing this watch everywhere. This is a very heavy watch, and this is Seiko's discontinued watch. I think this comes in blue and champagne, maybe a few other colors. This is the champagne dial. This is why I got it for. This is why I got it. Okay, very very heavy watch. And take a look at this. This is gorgeous, and I love the mesh. This is just like a regal watch. I wear it only on special occasions, and if I'm going somewhere on a special event or something. This thing is, it has presence. I got most compliments from this watch. Okay, so easily, if you can find this is Seiko, I think automatic Seiko 5 or Sport, I don't know what version, but if you find this watch somewhere, give it a try. Amazing looking watch. That's like number two. And what is my number one? This is the last one that I bought, and not a good news for me because these are expensive, but not as expensive as the Seiko. But still, $100 is not cheap. 120 actually. Uh, this is like my most favorite watch right now. This is Casio. This is solar power battery. I mean, it charges the battery. Take a look at that. This is the green watch, and it reminds me of Green Lantern or something like that. I have a couple of other green watches, but this is the one that I love the most. Just amazing. Okay, I just saw the dial, I fell in love with it. Okay, when I wear this, it's a big watch, but it's not as heavy as the other ones. Let me show you another thing. Again, this one, they have that click, I mean like push, or what do you call it? Click, yeah, click, it opens. Very very nice, like chain and all that. A while back I showed you this one, right, where this green, this is also nice green from Casio. Casio does really nice dial, sometimes nice sunburst. And I have another one, which is this one. This is from Titan from India. This one also has green dial. I have a thing for green and blue and red. They look really nice on my wrist too, but this, man, this is my last purchase of the year, and I'm going to wear this a lot. I know that, you know, this is a like a looker. When you wear this watch, people look at your wrist immediately, like, oh, this is uncommon, right? So yeah, this is my number one most favorite watch right now, and I think that's where I'm going to end the video. You can try these watches. I mean, if you see somewhere, again, I told you, I don't know, remember the model number, that's really long. I have some of the boxes with me, some of the receipts are there, so the names are there, but I don't bother remembering what model, MTP followed by 6 digit or something. It's very difficult to remember. You know, I'm not a watch enthusiast, but you will see many of these watches in many reviewers top 10 favorite Casio or watches of all time, right? So there you go. So that's where I end. Let me know which ones do you like the most, and what are your favorite watches. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'll end the video here, and keep me in your prayers so I can get better by tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a very big video coming up, which is going to be my top 20 best purchase fragrances in 2023. Wait for that one. Have a nice day. See you soon. Bye bye.